I'm talking with the 27th overall selection at the 2019 WHL Draft, Nolan Flamand. Nolan, how has the start of the school year been for you, and how have you adapted to the COVID-19 era?
I think the start for me has been a bit different, especially with hockey, how it's going. But school's been a bit stressful for me at the start, but I think I'm kind of adapting to the online learning I've been doing. But hockey's definitely been a challenge for me, except for all the games I've been canceled because of COVID around the area. So
Well, Halloween's this weekend. What do you got planned?
I got nothing planned so far, but I'll probably just hang out with some buddies and have some fun.
Hang out. You don't even have a costume picked yet.
Uh, if anything, I'll just make the rookies dress up, make them look dumb.
Well, speaking of that, you're actually entering your third season with the Saskatoon Blazers, the Saskatchewan U18 AAA League. You're only 16 years old, which means you played a year underage for the Blazers. What was that year like, and how much of an adjustment was it for you joining that team?
I think it was a big adjustment, obviously going from bantam to midget in the snap, but I think it was a huge learning process for me to know that, you're always going to go up against big guys and that you're going to get on muscled a lot. And I'm always not going to get that ice time that I used to have. So I think for me, I think it was a huge learning experience just to like know that you have to battle for every moment from now on. So, but I think it was great to just, be with older guys and learn how they focus for games and stuff like that.
Well, you went from being there to learn to last year being there to be a leader. You're an assistant captain. You had 51 points in 43 games, including 8 goals and 43 assists. So, judging off your stats, you're a playmaker first, you're a goal scorer second. But what type of player do you describe yourself as?
I like to describe myself as a two-way forward. I'm good in the offensive zone and the defensive zone. I'm a playmaker. I like to say I'm good on my edges, and I'm able to battle out of the corners, come out with the puck, and make some great plays. I'm able to find open ice so I can put the puck in the net.
Last season, you got your first chance to experience Western Hockey League training camp with the Kelowna Rockets. What was that experience like for you, and what were your takeaways when you got back to Saskatoon?
It was actually a great experience. Going to that city. It's beautiful there, and meeting a lot of new, young '04 prospects there, and making new buddies. And I think it was good hockey play down there. A lot of fast pace playing, and a lot of kids with great hockey IQ down there. And I think I learned a lot just to know that you know I'm meant to play the sport I'm playing now, and that I'm going to be at the top one day. Just got to keep working at it.
Yeah, they have those players there, Nolan Foote, obviously, as well as Caden Korzak, who was a second round pick to the Vegas Golden Knights. And not only did you get to experience Western Hockey League training camp and some exhibition games, but you actually got to get in 3 regular season games. And what was that first regular season game like? Because there's a huge difference between a training camp exhibition game and a regular season Western Hockey League game.
Yeah, definitely a huge jump. I know I learned a lot in the dressing room, obviously, and how you prepare for games and how early you go. And I think when I stepped on the ice, I think it was obviously a huge moment for me. So looking up in the stand and seeing a huge rink, playing for the Kelowna Rockets, obviously having my last name on that jersey. Uh, I think when the dressing room one was a huge learning part for me, though, knowing that everyone's got a word and everyone's talking. You always got to stay focused, which is a huge thing for me.
When So right now, obviously, we're in a bit of a pause here in the Western Hockey League. Our start date's January 8th. So what are you doing to continue your development at the current moment?
I've just been obviously with the Blazers right now. We're practicing a lot. Obviously we got games coming up soon, so I've been working out a bit at home. Obviously with school it's a bit harder, to plan with your hockey schedule and whatever. But we got a lot of Pilates in the morning and a lot of working out. So I think I'm on a good track right now to keep up with the big boys.
Well, let's shift away from the rink for a sec. There is more to life than hockey. I'm sure you've got some hobbies outside of the rinks. And we'll start with, what are you watching right now on Netflix or on the 7,000 other streaming services that are available?
I'm not much on the Netflix right now. I'm more of a YouTube guy, and I'm kind of just, I kind of just like to scroll through YouTube, and it kind of get me through my day.
Who's your favorite person to watch on YouTube?
um, Either Nasher or Laserbeam. They're kind of funny guys just on the tube to make you giggle there. And then
Um, what's your favorite hobby to do outside of the rink?
um, probably golf. golfing during the summer is definitely always fun, because you can bring either your good buddies at golf or your bad buddies, and you always have laughs. You always play for money or something, and it's always just a good time to bring everyone together.
When you look back on hockey for yourself, what's been your favorite hockey moment so far?
Uh just I think looking at it now, I think it was just the choice to make my first step on the ice. You look over everything you've done in life, and I think for me, actually making that step to play hockey is definitely one of my great moments. I think looking at it now is just letting, my parents obviously letting me play the sport I love. So being able to play the sport I am today is just a great moment for me in my life, I think.
Well, I'll let you know right now that is probably the best answer I've ever had to that question. That was the most unique answer I've had to that question. And Kelowna got lucky when they drafted you. Obviously, a very mature and prepared young man for what's ahead of him. And I wish you the best of luck as you get through these last couple months before the season starts.
Thank you.